And so, for example, if the man ejaculates rapidly, is not trained, cannot, or because of anxiety, and she always remains unsatisfied, the vicious circle is primed again. Her disappointment will be seen in her behavior, on her face. Some say, "Leave me alone, don't touch me." Or they don't say anything but remain silent and don't speak anymore. If he tends to put his hand on her, she withdraws. Or they start with criticisms. "Why didn't you do that well? Look, you're not man enough. You're not capable of fixing an outlet," or I don't know what. Look, she criticizes him in other directions, and then he will feel like he's walking on a wire. Or some say, "If not even next time, I'll give you one more chance. If it doesn't happen next time either, that's it. And have sex and enjoy yourself with the sword above your head. If you don't perform even now, that's it. It's the last time." So you understand how this vicious circle is primed. And so how could it be diffused except by doing something different? If he ejaculates in the first seconds or in 1 minute and she needs 20 minutes, one of the tricks for her would be to go to the bathroom before the sexual act, just as almost everyone goes and takes a little shower, or maybe needs to go to the toilet for physiological needs, to prepare herself, to wash, to freshen up. And there she tells him, "Wait a bit, I'm coming right away," and she can produce stimulation for herself just as she did at home, because that's why it's important to do training at home, to understand how long it takes her, in what way she stimulates herself, what to combine, and she knows herself better. She goes, does the training alone in the bathroom, respectively, does foreplay on herself, without reaching the orgasm level, meaning one step below the point of no return, and practically, when the intensity of her arousal increases very much, she goes and continues with penetration, which lasts, let's say, 1 minute. If the man manages to have this success, to see his woman satisfied regardless of how she managed to reach orgasm, then he and the woman is also advised to reward her man to have an orgasm immediately, because she's already prepared one step below orgasm. In that minute, he manages to perform and she reaches orgasm and the vicious circle is diffused. Now she says, "Well, manifest how good I feel." She pants, moans with pleasure. He sees her, can't believe it. She tells him, "Darling, how good I felt, how great you are. What an extraordinary man I have." Who? Me? I can't believe it. It happened. And now his confidence in himself begins to grow. I succeeded. It's possible. I'm not defective. I actually can. I can't believe it. And then one more time and one more time, because that's it. Several times are needed to overwrite over the old failures some new and encouraging experiences. Next time she does the same, the woman does the stimulation herself. She goes, "He's ready," and again orgasm occurs for her. He's blown away again, she again, "Darling, you're wonderful. I feel good with you. Every time is wonderful," and the vicious circle is diffused. Some people, speaking of ambivalence, because as I was saying yesterday too, each person's motivation for therapy can be different. One says yes, 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 and another, let's see what else is to be done. And it can be the same here too, on the intimate side. some women whose frustration is at maximum levels or whose expectations of the man are very high, you can see them from their reaction too. When you tell them tricks like this is done in the separate discussion because he doesn't need to know what happened there. So, in separate discussions with women, and they have a reaction like this: well, if I masturbate alone, what role does he have in my life anymore? So, that's exactly the answer. Well, if then I get myself a vibrator and I don't need him. So you can see what the attitude is towards the relationship and towards love and towards partners, because that says a lot. I mean, you say that sex life doesn't work, and when we talk about how to unblock and how to move past, your attitude is this. So, do you want it or not? You realize, in fact, the ambivalence, and generally, these women have some beliefs, some expectations to which they remain faithful and don't want to give up. I mean, not that he must. The man must be experienced. He is responsible for my pleasure. No, it's not like that. So, if you want to change the pattern, it's important to change your mentality too, and to understand that partnership is reciprocal and that each one needs to make an effort for themselves and to offer more than to expect to receive. It's a reciprocal exchange. You offer him pleasure, he offers you pleasure, and both of you enjoy what happens. So, this would be one of the tricks that can be approached.